Hey guys, it's Craig here. How you doing? Got a visitor from the United States, all the way from
Minnesota.
This is Paul. He drove all the way up here on his way back from a competition or a
The American Water Works convention in Washington, D.C. I work for the city of Minneapolis Water. That's where I live, Minneapolis, and I'm glad to be here. And I'm a real CraigTube fan out there, and it took me a long time, it took me a year before I started. I'm a home brewer, and I'm glad to be here in Canada here.
Now, he brought me a bunch of stuff. Now, you have things that you brought yourself and things that were donated from Midwest Homebrew. Guys, I've already seen all this stuff, and I can't believe that these people are nice enough to bring this and to donate this. Let's come over here and have a look.
Yeah. I have a friend, Todd Jackson. He's from Midwest Supply in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. It's right off Highway 100 and Excelsior Boulevard, just west of that if you're ever in the cities, in Minneapolis, a suburb of Minneapolis. And on behalf of Midwest Supply, Todd Jackson, he knows all about Craig and CraigTube, and they were real impressed with his videos. Donated Craig 50 pounds of dry malt extract, Breeze Golden Light Dry.
50 pounds of dry malt extract. That's awesome. Look, I'm going to make the best beer in the world. I got a whole big bag of this. We can hardly lift. What else we have here,
and then Midwest donated a wort chiller, and that's
beautiful.
For your boiling pot.
Well, let's bring the pot out.
And
oh, you're doing the Midwest stuff first.
Yeah,
okay.
This is all the Midwest stuff here.
So this, and the wort chiller. And
then I'm so grateful to Craig because he got me into the home brewing, and that's how I heard about Midwest. It took me a year of watching Craig and all these other home brewers, and Midwest sells these partial extract kits. And I'm going to present this from me and my wife, a Midwest Octane IPA kit here, and it has the grains and it has some wood chips, and you got 4 different kinds of hops here, priming sugar, and some gold here, liquid malt extract, and some amber. So this is going to make some really good beer. I've made it before. It's real good.
It's even got the wood chips. What are they called?
Yep. They're
oak chips, guys. We're going to do some oak chip beer videos.
So this comes in. The kit comes with some Mutton's yeast, but I purchased an additional liquid yeast. It's called Y yeast activator
it's like a smack pack. I actually got it in the fridge in the house.
So that's for Craig. And then
awesome.
I decided I got him a dial thermometer. This is for your boiling pot. And I was watching one of Craig's videos, and I saw that one of his handles was busted on his boiling pot. So I got him a 5-gallon boiling pot from Midwest, brand new in the bag here. So this is for Craig. And then I got him, he likes to use Star Sand. You gotta get that stuff sanitized really good. I got him the biggest bottle you could find of Star Sand for him. Last him there. And then I got a FermTech. This is made by FermTech. This is an auto siphon for transferring your beer. And then a Wine Thief. You could use this for wine or beer for taking your samples. And I got him a little airlock here, and this is a bottling bucket, ale pail, and it comes with a little for bottling beer. And so I'm going to give this appreciation for all his videos in 5 years on CraigTube. I got him another thing I got is I got a friend named Todd Fighton down there in Manorville, Minnesota. He's a real good friend of mine. He makes this Stagecoach smoked porter, and it's really good. And so I'd like to have Craig do a little taste test or sample or with this. And I'm a home brewer, and we have a brewery real close to my house called Surly's. Pretty sure a lot of people in the States heard of Surly's. I have Furious, and they make a Cynic Ale. and a coffee bender, and I have a Surly's bitter brew, and they have a lot of other kinds. But I'd like to do, I purchased a clone kit. This is a Surly's Furious clone kit, and this, I like to do a taste test later on and see which one tastes better, the home brew or the Furious in a can. I'd like to say hello to some, if that's okay with Craig, but I'd like to say some special thanks to Midwest Supply. I got to write it down because there's so many people I want to thank out there. Todd Jackson at St. Louis Park. And I'd like to say hello to Don and Doreen and Angie at Minneapolis Water Department. They're working hard. We're like family there. And my friends, my beer buddy, my beer taster, Steve-O, and his wife Elizabeth, and their son Ivan. And we hang out in the garage, and we that's how we heard about St. Peter's beer, was through Craig here, and we love that beer. And I just say hello to Mom and Dad, and my brother Steve, and Julie and Katie, and my friend Robert and Jessica, and their little daughter Kaina back in Chicago. They let us stay in their house while we came over here. And my wife Susanna, she's over there. She doesn't want to be filmed, but she's with me. And other than that, I just want to say congratulations to Craig on his over 5 years on CraigTube. And everybody loves Craig. We all love him from Minnesota here, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you people love him out there. He's great. I like all his videos, whether he just got a good voice. Love his music. He's kind of a do-it-all, jack of all trades kind of a guy, but
you're making me blush.
So it was worth the trip. I've never been to Canada. I got to see Niagara Falls, and that was great. And the guy at the Canadian border, his nephew, I want to say hello to him. He's thinking about getting a Cooper's kit. I told him, yeah, do it. His name was Braden, I believe. Brady or Braden, I can't remember, but he didn't even know that Craig was from Canada. He thought he was from the States. Yeah, he knew. He watches you, and he
I can't.
He wants.
No wonder the beers aren't showing up. This guy knows who I am. He's drinking all my beer. No,
but
just joking.
I just can't believe I'm here with Craig here, and I'm going to be on his show.
Jeez.
So I'm glad to be here, and it's just I'm kind of like I have to pinch myself that I'm here, but I'm just really I love this guy. He's a lot of the guys that work like him.
Well, Paul, listen, you've brought all this stuff up, and I want to thank you for one thing for taking the extra time and distance to come up here. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it.
All right.
Good lad. Thank you.
All right.
And I also want to thank Midwest. Yeah, Jake, you're here. Pan over to Jake. He's got the CraigTube shirt going on. I want to thank Midwest Home Brewing, guys. Thank you if you're watching this video. Thanks for donating this stuff. It will be put to good use, and definitely give you guys a shout out whenever I use one of these things. So, You want me to do this? Are you sure?
Yeah, let's do it.
So he's got his own homebrew here that he cloned, and this is the one you cloned, right?
Yep, that's a Surly's Furious.
Surly's Furious. So this is his home brew, Paul's home brew, and this is the actual beer that he cloned. I'm going to get you to pour these.
I'll crack open. This is the home beer here. There's a lot of carbonation in this baby here. So we'll pour. Let's let that settle for a little bit. Pour that there and see how that turns out here. There we go. We'll pour that up to the top. A lot of foam here, a lot of head here. This has probably got shaken up from the ride all the way from the United States, or okay.
You ready?
You can go get Craig here.
Okay.
You kind of did a bad job pouring in one of the beers.
Okay, well that's okay. I don't know which one is which. Right. Thanks to my son David, by the way, for filming. Good camera work. All right. Okay, so first of all, we've got two beers here. One of them's got a little more head on it than the other. This one's a little darker. Wow, hops. Cascade. Or some sort of citrusy hop right there. Same with this one. Both very, very similar in the nose. Let's give. I'm not going to do the whole crackers and water and all that between the two beers. I won't bother with that. Let's do this one first and give this a whirl. Oh yeah, definitely taste the hops there. Smooth carbonation, great mouthfeel. It's very nice, very good. All right, let's try the other one. Good beer. This one doesn't have quite as much head on it, a little bit of retention. It's got a slightly different component to it as far as the malt. This one's got something different about it, just slightly different. I don't know what it is in the malt. And somewhere in the middle between the grain and the hop, there's a component in the middle somewhere. I can't quite pinpoint. I wouldn't say that this one's missing that. It's just that this one has it. So similar. I can't really, as far as which one I like better, I really couldn't tell you. They're both good. I haven't got a preference, guys. I'm guessing, I would guess just from the look of the beers that this is the home brew.
Yep, you got it.
Okay.
That's it.
You really, you nailed this.
Mm-hmm.
Honest to God, man, you nailed that. Like, it's very, very close. Like, that's impressive.
That's
Wow. Surly's Furious. They both have like almost the exact same carbonation.
Mm-hmm. My buddy, he liked the homebrew stuff better because he thought it was smoother or something.
It does have, and maybe it's just because of the head retention, a slightly smoother mouthfeel to it. Mm-hmm. It's not something I would have picked out right away, but he obviously did, and I would agree. I would agree with it.
That's my buddy.
Now that he said that.
That's my buddy Steve-O back in the was my garage buddy.
Shout out to Steve.
Yeah, he's the beer guy, the taster.
Well, he's probably a more experienced taster than I am, but they're both very good. Thanks for bringing that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I have to say, I have been watching my dad's videos, and I do have to say I do enjoy watching my dad's music and my dad's cooking and my dad's beer videos. I don't watch that much.
You're a fan of mine?
Yes, and I'm
You're my
also,
biggest fan?
Yes, I'm also proud to have my dad as a dad.
Well, listen, Paul, thanks for coming all the way up here, sharing your wisdom and your thoughts and these great things you brought me.
All right.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
And your wonderful wife, too, who's behind the scenes taking pictures.
And I just wish Craig another 5 years success and spread the word, get that home brewing going. Yeah, he's a real chef here.
Oh, well, I'm just a guy. Cheers.
Cheers, sir.
A guy who has a lot of talents.
Okay, thank you, Jake. You're a good man, and I'll pay you later.
Okay.
Okay. That's nice.
Can you taste that coffee in there?
I definitely can.
Little shout out to Todd Hogg. He makes the beer. He's a real nice guy. He's Todd Hogg from Surly's.
It's a beautiful beer.
He's the brew master, and he's the one that invented all these recipes. And
Hey, Todd. Cheers, buddy. A great beer.
Real nice guy. His wife owns Cafe. I think it's Cafe 21. I'm not sure on that.
Well, guys, thanks for watching.
So
Thanks, Paul.
Big drive back home to Minnesota.
Big drive back home. Drive carefully, please.
Yep.
Give me a call on the way back. Let me know you're safe. Okay.
Sure. Just want to say salute to everybody. Hi there, hi everybody out there in CraigTube land.
Thanks, Paul.
Okay.
Cheers to you, my bud.
Man.
All right.
Thank you. 17. Cheers, guys.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
There it is. Beep.
Call me, Kay.
Oh, shush. We're filming.
I'm a little nervous here.
Oh, don't be nervous.
Okay.
Hi, guys. It's Craig here. And we have a visitor from the United States. What parts are you from, Paul?
From Minnesota, state of Minnesota, city of Minneapolis.
Oh, Barb. Shush. You want to come out and be on video?
What?
You want to come out and be on the video?
No.
Well, then get in the house and shut up.
Alrighty.
Okay. All right.
This is some dry yeast. It comes with the kit, but I gave Craig a
That's okay. Well,
packet of liquid Y yeast, which is an activator pack. You slap it and you pour it in.
just back up to the yeast part and
Okay.
start over from that part.
I like the one video. What happened? Me and my friend Steve. He really loved that video. What happened? So he agrees with.
What happens when you die?
Yeah,
Who knows, eh?
but they thought that was great. Everybody, my buddy Steve was up, but it was. I got a kick out of it, and
You know, it's
Oh.
just, it's interesting to just, you know, I mean, nobody knows what happens when you die, but it's just interesting to think about that kind of stuff and wonder and talk about it. You know, I guess we're all going to find out one day, aren't we?
right.
But hopefully not too soon.
And then I liked one of my favorite vids is when Craig's out on his camping trip and he's got his little lantern.
Oh, I love that thing.
That was he had his little plastic.
I remember the first time we went camping. You know, I used to go camping when I was young, and with my family, with my mom and dad and my brother sister, and I liked it then. But you know, when I got older, I hadn't gone for so long. I was like afraid to go, and am I going to sleep out there? How am I going to sleep in that tent with all the birds and the noise and the things around? You know, so I was afraid to go. But the one thing that helped me along was my wife said, "Well, you know what? Let's go get you one of those lanterns that you used to have when you were young. And your dad used to take you camping." So that thing was kind of like a companion, you know. Like, well, you know, I got my family with me, but to make it seem like it was when I was a child, you know, the way it was when I was little, I got the same lantern that lights up the same way. Yeah, I love that thing.
Yeah, and then
Camping is great. I mean, the fire, me putting wood on the fire, and just the sitting around.
Especially
And
the s'mores.
you like camping too, eh?
Yeah, especially the s'mores and the
S'mores and the
yeah.
pizza pocket things we made on the
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, those were just, I love
Those were great.
Yeah, those were a bit hot, but after they cool down a little bit, they're just amazing. They're just, oh my gosh, I can't even talk about it right now. Go on.
We're gonna go camping this year again.
Yep.
Gonna
most definitely.
Shoot some video.
Yeah, some videos.
Your arm sore?
I know I like John Candy.
John Candy was a beautiful man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was a beautiful. You remind me a little bit of him.
yeah. I like. He's one of my favorite comedians and great outdoors.
Only the good die young.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess I'll live
Second
forever.
City TV.
Sorry.
Is that a cider?
I remember this. Who are those two guys that I had one of their albums? It's a great. There's two guys I can't remember, but they would always say A.
Oh, Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Yeah, them guys. Me and my brother would listen.
Take
to that.
off, eh?
Yeah,
How's it
take
going?
off.
How's
Hey,
it
you
going, eh?
hoser.
My name's Bob. This is my brother Doug. How's it going, eh? Like our topic for today is like beer, eh? You're a hoser.
Yeah,
That was a good one. And unfortunately, it created a bit of a stereotype with you
Yeah.
guys, because you guys all think we talk like that, which we don't, but